Good morning. It is August 19th, and I'm going to try to vlog everything I do every day for the next 32 days. So I have a ton of stuff to do today, and I'm excited to get it done. I feel like I've been putting off a lot of things, and they can't be put off anymore. So I'm going to get up, make me some breakfast, maybe a coffee, and then get to work. So let's go. So I tried to keep it as simple as I could because it just seems a lot less overwhelming that way. So for breakfast, I'm going to have half an avocado, a couple eggs, and then some strawberries. And then I'm going to make me a juice. The juice does not sound very appetizing, but I've seen that it is a good way to get all of your nutrients and minerals in. So I got carrots and celery and spinach, blueberries, apples, and I'm gonna make me hopefully a really refreshing juice and drink that with my breakfast. So let's get cooking. And one thing I really tried to pay attention to eating healthier is I've been trying to use real butter and not any seed oils, not like Blue Bonnet sticks, Betty Crocker, not Country Crock sticks, like anything that is not just like cream. I have tried my best not to use. So I put about a tablespoon in this, and then I'm going to crack my eggs in over top of it. So these are starting to cook. I'm going to get my blender out so I have it ready. I'm going to do 4 big ones. I feel like that was the perfect cut. I don't know if it'll focus on my avocado or not. Perfect. And then I love this Creole Cajun seasoning on my eggs or avocado. So I'm going to put that right over top of my avocado. I done it pretty heavy because I'll eat my avocado with my eggs. But there's the finished plate. I've got you guys on a very janky tripod. Okay, I've got laundry to switch over, so I'm going to go ahead and switch that over and start drying it before I eat breakfast. Does anybody else smell their clothes when they get it out of the washer to make sure like they don't stink or something? Because I do. I feel like I am traumatized by leaving my clothes in here for too long and they smell funny. But these are all good. I'm gonna put them on air dry and then we'll go eat breakfast and check back with them. I also didn't end up making a coffee because I have 1,600,000 water bottles on my nightstand that is dying to be drank. So I'm gonna drink water with my breakfast because I really like having coffee as kind of a sweet treat. And I'll probably want one later in the day. So I'm gonna save that for then because I don't need 2 coffees. I feel like I'm being like over caffeinated. So I'm gonna eat my breakfast, drink some water, and then go make a smoothie and get started on cleaning. And I'm eating in the bed. So I am done with breakfast. I'm gonna go make my smoothie, my healthy smoothie, and get to knocking off the chore list. So my leg is numb, and it feels like the feeling when you get like pins and needles in it. So I'm waiting for it to stop. But I've got my blender out, my vegetables and fruits are back there, and we're gonna get everything blended up and made. Oh my gosh, my leg. Okay, I feel like easing up. I'm gonna go and get all of our vegetables and fruits washed, and then I'll be back. So I've got my blender over here. I'm gonna turn it on. Got my little blender cup. And then I've got my carrots. I'm not gonna put all these in here. I'm just gonna use them over like the next 2 days. But I got sticks in here and slices. I'm gonna save the sticks so if I wanna eat some later. But I'm just gonna put like, I don't know, like a small handful of carrots in here. That much. And then I'll put a little small handful of spinach in here. I'm gonna go get our blueberries. Then our blueberries. Our celery. I don't really know if it matters if I leave like this green stuff, but I mean, it's getting blended up, so I can't imagine that would matter too much. So I'm just breaking that up and shoving it down in there. And then for the real MVP probably of this smoothie, because I think this is like the only way it's going to maybe taste okay, is our banana. Okay, let's get to blending. So here's my smoothie. It has spinach, carrots, celery, bananas, and blueberries. And I am praying that it is good. I do have to say though, this does not look like what the girls looked like on Instagram when I seen it. It is not a very appetizing color. There's the color of it. It's like a weird brown color. First taste. I'm really nervous about this. I wouldn't choose to drink it. It has an overwhelming taste of celery, and maybe the spinach. I don't know. It's not good. This does not look like the girls on Instagram did. This looks a lot browner. So I might put a little bit more honey in it. Sweeten it up a little bit. It's not very good. Okay, but there's not much of it. There's like, well, there probably is. There's 12 ounces of it. So I'm gonna choke this down while I get started on my to-do list, and I don't know, hopefully it'll make me so healthy by the end of the day. So I've got some of the stuff already put over here that I need to go through, but this mess over here is like a top priority for me today to get cleaned up and gone. Back there, I got all my sweaters out of my closet and some boxes, and now I'm going to kind of try to organize it. I took a little break from cleaning and made me some little apple bites. I've got Honey Crisp apples, I think, but peanut butter, pumpkin seeds, and a few chocolate chips, and it's really, really good. But I've got to go into town for a doctor's appointment, so I am going to give the camera over to Michael and let you guys watch him stay in the deck. So Michael has the big camera. I just wanted to show you guys my little outfit of the day. I've got a black shirt on, this little skirt on, super cute. My mom got it for me, so I really like it. It's got like little buttons going down the bottom and down the front. But flip you guys around, I've got this whole big bag of jackets that need to be pressed. So I'm gonna go on and go to the doctor's, and then I'll be back here shortly, getting everything done again. So healthy eating is not going very good, I guess, today. We stopped on the way home and got some blizzards and had tacos for dinner. So I'm making egg roll in a bowl. I've got 4 pounds of pork in here, 2 bags of slaw mix with onion, garlic, oyster sauce, soy sauce, and I'm just letting it cook. So I have kind of dropped the ball on recording today, but I am back home from the doctor. We went and got Taco Tuesday and then went to Walmart and got some little vacuum bags that I was needing. So I'm gonna get one of these out and see how they work and see how much stuff I can get into each one, and try to get my bed cleared off because my bed is a mess and it's full of junk. But I got a huge section of my closet cleaned out. Like, I can actually like move clothes around, so I'm happy with that. But I've got a ton of like winter stuff that kind of needs to be packed up because I'm not using it right now. Sweaters, cardigans, flannels, all that stuff. So that's why I'm going to put in the vacuum bags, and just kind of put up and away until it gets colder, because it is like 110 degrees here. So let's get started on that, and then hopefully this evening we'll get to edit this video so it is up for you all tomorrow. Once again, I forgot to film what I was doing, but I've been doing some doodling this evening just because I don't know, I feel really good about getting my room cleaned up and stuff. So I know I didn't do the best job vlogging today. I kind of left a gap in there somewhere when I went to the doctor's, but I really hope I do better tomorrow. And I don't know, just kind of having the goal of doing better each day, and just documenting what I do and being real with you guys, authentic, and not putting a front out there that every day is perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I hope you guys join tomorrow to see what we do, and thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today, and I will see you guys in the next one.